Jimmy Smash! What is up, dudes? This is Jimmy here, and finally got my time to talk about the ticker symbol MMAT, where technical analysis is futile, and we throw all fundamentals out of the window, boys and girls. All you have to do is just buy and hold. Let's look at yesterday's price action. We are so respected at $2.99, and you see all short attacks, but hey, we got a consolidation of $3 yesterday. It was great. But hey, guess what? Today, due to all of the market uncertainty, dang it! You see short attack. Oh, dang it! We're no longer respected at 2.99, but guys, I believe that tomorrow is gonna be a green day, boys and girls. And guess what? All of these shorts are gonna get torched to their ass. Why? Because eventually everybody will understand that this MMAT stock is going to the moon. Oh, diamond hands. Screw all these paper hands. Yeah, DD, you fucking paper hand, get the fuck out of here, yeah? And eventually everybody will understand that this stock is worth $30, okay? $100. MMAT to the moon! Ooh, look at my biceps!
Hey, what is up, dudes and dudettes? Hopefully you guys love Jimmy's understanding of how the stock price goes, and from a lot of consideration we have been forming and we take a bunch of votes and look at all your comments. Seems like everybody loves Jimmy, so Jimmy will be coming back, and Jimmy will be doing most of the price chart action now, and Didi himself, which is me, will be retiring to the sidelines and just give you guys some probability distribution that might or might not happen. And as yesterday, we adjusted our price target for MMAT and roll the clip. I mean, again, we adjusted our price target for metamaterial. Our lower bound goes to about $2.11, and our higher bound on the $2 range goes range from 2.38 to about $2.83. So if there's a red coming, we're prepared, right? If there's ups coming, then we can trade IV with the entire community. Now, for those of you who are just here for a price prediction, tomorrow the price probably gonna fluctuate around. Let me see. I have the note here. So the upper bound you're looking at 3.05, but due to option, this is very unlikely to stabilize. Even if it reaches that point, most likely by the end of option expiration, it's going to be lower than this amount. And the lower bound, you're looking at the lower on 2.748-ish. And you might even see somewhere lower than this, really depending on how the entire market reacts to the Fed minute tomorrow. And by the way, guys, J Money Powell actually did come out and speak in a educational town hall today, so it's not really like really economy related, but he's been dodging a lot of those inflation questions, a lot of those unemployment questions. So let's just see how the Fed minute go tomorrow. And for MMAT, this is the price range, and the higher probability is it will probably fluctuate in between. That will be the highest probability, but I think what will happen is the worst case will happen is we're probably gonna drop on around like $2.748, and maybe drop even lower. But if it drops lower, it's probably gonna rebound a little bit, because we gotta consider the current option chain and the spread range. And we are all heavily in the red. It seems like we're getting like even people in our own community in the Discord started like maybe posing some little threats to us when we were having conversation. We get that member a 7-day ban, and he probably just gonna be super pissed and do something radical online again. I mean, we expect that we're gonna get that threat. We expect that on social media people are just gonna put a bunch of these hateful comments out. It's okay. I mean, if you want the truth, you gotta find that out, right? And gladly, I think according to number 2, we did got a response from MMAT's IR team. We're gonna make a new video after this one about the response and our reaction to the response. And and maybe at the end of that video, there's going to be a bigger announcement. But in terms of this video, let's resume and let's look at the option chain and short volume real quick. Just while we're still here. So if you go look at MMT's short volume, let's not here. Let's go over to short interest, and probably you will see a over 50% short today again. As you can see, short volume for today is about 51.31%. And you will probably see a sort of like stabilization of short percentage, because right now, if you were the shorts, there's literally only about $2 and around like $2.90 to make for a shorting the stock, unless they're really confident that a emergency reverse split is gonna happen. Then there's gonna be profit for them. But either way, you will probably see big players like Citadel and everybody else will disclose their last quarter's 13F. They're going to contract their short position and just leave a little bit on just in case, because everybody is just observing. And plus, with a bunch of like other things outlook, you will probably see that. So let's see if my prediction is correct or not. I think I am. I haven't checked this yet because I don't really look at 13Fs like days after they're filed, because it's just literally useless. They're filed 45 days after the end of the quarter, so you already have a time delay of like at least 15 trading days. So yeah, in my opinion, it's not really worth that much unless you're looking at long-term funds, long-term position that's been like in their portfolio for a long time, right? So if you go look at it, like all of these contraction of position, and we expect to see all of the sub funds or Morgan Stanley sub funds of maybe Citadel. I mean, Citadel did contract a lot, right? And the sub funds of, say, Bank of America, sub funds of other stuff like on Vanguard and everybody else, they're gonna contract, and that's normal because we don't expect to see sort of like a, how do you say this, a sort of like a short-term pullback or a pull-up, because event before like the November Q3 earnings, the November disclosure, there are a lot of questions that are just cannot be cleared unless disclosures are out. And if you go look at the option chain, what do you guys see? Is it missing something? It is, right? It's missing 2 items. And those 2 items are actually really important in terms of pricing the option for the next few months. So we're probably going to see price stagnation and price drag downs, but not as much, because I mean, what else can a $2 stock go? Like, what else can go wrong, right? Like, go back to penny stock? Maybe. But yeah, we are just forming a very impartial and very factual sort of objective estimate or sort of like the outlook for the stock. And there might be a big announcement in our next video, when we talk about the response from metamaterials. We haven't looked at it yet, and hopefully, at least I haven't looked at it yet. So hopefully it's something good. But if it's something that makes me feels like I am very uncomfortable of like just being in the front line of fighting a sort of like a losing battle or fighting a battle, we're just gonna get constantly threatened by people we thought were friends, and constantly threatened on social media, maybe got death threats sent. It might not even be worth it. I mean, I could just sell the stock at a loss. Eventually I'm gonna make it back anyways. It just sometimes it doesn't worth the effort to do a lot of things, and mentally it does really hurt. And because mentally it hurts, it sort of hurt my general portfolio as a whole, because as my own portfolio manager, I sort of have to be emotionless when I'm trading. And whenever a lot of these things pop up, like my friend even like sent me on Twitter feeds and StockWit stuff, and Reddit is like, oh my god, you're getting so much heat. And I thought it's not gonna affect me, but at the end of the day, we're still human. And when you look at those comments, it really hurts. And we are all in a red here. It almost seems like people are saying that we're slandering people or whatever. But I mean, that tweet is just a very innocent or a very pure-hearted question that we just wanted to be answered. And if you go look at FTDs today, I mean, again, a lot of other YouTubers are talking about FTD, but in reality, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Because if you, oopsie, if you look at the fail to deliver, what you will see is, you know, it almost seems like all of these amounts, you know, are failed to deliver, but it doesn't matter, because in order for me to be interested in FTD, you need at least, let me write it down, you need at least, if you see this number pop up, just, you know, tag us on Twitter or just ping us on Discord. If you see 1.4 million plus shares that's in this quantity number, then it's something interesting. Then it's something interesting to comment. If not, then probably not. Then probably not going to be a squeeze, and, you know, we probably need to wait until the end of the year to find out about the dividend. And again, we are a very impartial channel. We're objective, so you guys can do whatever with the information we're giving you here. I mean, before you invest in anything, do your own DD. And you know, there are a lot of, you know, YouTubers out there. There are a lot of way more bullish content than us. So if you're looking for getting hyped and you're looking for, you know, getting pumped every single day, this might not be a channel for you guys. Okay. And if you like our content, go smash the like button. And you know, if you think our content is good, you will automatically sub. Therefore, I'm not gonna ask for sub anymore. Anyways, this is it for this video. Thank you so much for all your support, especially for those of you who's been, you know, with us this journey since we were like 20 or 30 or maybe 40 subscribers or 100 subscribers, whatever. And thank you so much. And thank you for all the support we receive in Discord. And yeah, this is it for this video. See you guys on the upside.